I'm really not that familiar with any black metal acts from the States, but I guess some of them are copycats. I'm not mentioning any names. But
when our debut album was released, Baratrum Vitriol, most of Scandinavia found it to be this, I don't know, fodder recording because they perceived it being death metal with black metal vocals, and it wasn't until our sophomore album, The Son of Tiparit, that we were finally accepted by the Scandinavian geographical regions.
Norwegians always think that they are the first ones who invented black metal, and lots of people do as well, but I think it's crap. They've made a lot for the scene. They brought a lot of influences. Like, they influenced a lot of other bands, but of course the ones who are just copying the sound, the same riff, the same kind of production, the same like panda painting and everything like that, you know, it's of course copycat. But Norwegian can be copycats of Sarcophago as well, in some ways, of Venom or other shits like that, you know.
Oh yeah, we have rituals where we actually sacrifice black metal albums from an American. I can't tell you, man. I mean, you know, I doubt it because, to be honest, some of the really classic bands came out of here. I mean, Morbid Angel, for God's sake.
Yeah. I listened to Bathory when in my formative years, and I'm sure that some black metal bands have listened to Morbid Angel.
I mean, I can like any kind of music that has a true substance and that offers something that is unique and rewarding. It just happens to be so that the most vital scene has been in Norway since the early 90s. That wave of black metal bands that emerged at that point of time single-handedly restored and strengthened and enriched the whole legacy of black metal. And for some reason it has just remained that way, that the bands with the most authentic sound and feeling has been in Norwegian ones. And it's impossible for any band from anywhere else to really get close to the originators if all they do is to try to copy that kind of expression or that kind of sound or feeling. I think that an American band will have to find their own way, just like the Norwegian bands did. And if they just seek the Norwegian sound and go for getting as close to sounding as their idols as possible, well then they can be nothing more than, you know, good copies at best. The originals will always remain the best, but I've seen examples of pretty healthy scenes emerging from elsewhere. I mean, Greece had a pretty good scene for a period, and they found their own sound and their own expression, and to me that was the only reason that they had a fair amount of attention and acknowledgement in the 90s. I don't know too much about the Greek scene today, but at least you had, you know, a few bands in the 90s that were really offering something very different and that were very interesting.
Of course, you know, some people have say that, okay, if you come in the southern part of Europe, you cannot play black metal because black metal is combined with snow, forest and stuff like that, but it's not like this, you know, the soul matters.
Let's just make believe that Enthroned copied the style from Norway.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to pretend? It's a game of pretend.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel that you're betraying the Dutch? Because the people in your area were not attacked by the Vikings in history?
Actually they were. And we made a song about it. Saying that in your face. We were the ones who pushed you behind. Put you back where you came from in your fjords.